I am here with a gentleman. Nataka ajiseme aseme ni nani, anafanya nini, alafu we will get to know the amazing work that he does, because this piece is just, this piece is just one of the amazing works that he does. So let's jump right into it. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How is your Monday morning? Umeamka vipi?
Monday iko chilly, but iko easy too.
Yes, Monday zako zinakuanga poa ama?
Inakuanga challenging juu most of the weekend nakuanga busy.
Yeah. So this is basically siku yako ya kurelax.
Yeah.
But okay, so talk about to relax. This interview is chill, so relax. I want you to say hi to guys at home. Tuambie wewe ni nani, unafanyanga nini, then we start off.
Okay.
Yes.
Wagwan, my name is Kachino, and I'm a contemporary artist, stroke illustrator, author, muralist, and a graffiti writer. Yeah.
Wow, I like that. He wears many hats. Let's tuanze hapo kwa contemporary artists. What does that mean? What do you do?
Basically, contemporary artist is an artist who creates art. Yes, an art.
Yes.
In inspire a conversation for now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever is happening right now. So kama ni GBV is right now.
Yeah.
Kama ni the hunger that is happening. Like if you're doing your pieces, they are around the things that are happening sahizi.
Yeah.
Okay. Illustrator. As an illustrator.
An illustrator basically is someone who either draws cartoons or the course books and storybooks.
Yeah.
You see those beautiful drawings.
Yes.
That's the work of an illustrator.
Or
the games children play, or the most youth.
Yeah.
Those are work of an illustrator.
Okay. Yeah. So question, were you one of those people who were Scooby-Doo artists in primary, high school? Was that you?
That was my vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. After school, I used to rush back home.
Yes.
Just to vibe with the cartoons and stuff.
Wow, I like that. And finally, you're also an author, so that means you write books. You have written books.
Sometimes.
Yes, and also a poet.
Yeah.
Okay, let me acha tuanzie tu. When did you decide that art is what you wanted to do?
I decided way back in high school because the school I schooled,
yes,
they were not giving us more chances. There was just education,
yes,
and sports.
No, some
pata
yeah,
cheza ball.
Yes.
But the people like me,
yes,
you see, we are like discriminated.
Yes.
You can't play football, and not everybody has the.
Exactly. Or even do well in school, like do exceptionally well. Unaweza kuwa an average student, but that's not where your passion is at.
Yeah, but well, basically during the afternoons,
yes,
drama, music.
Yes.
That was my time.
Yes, yeah. That was your time to shine. Yeah. Then you cleared high school, yes, and you decided to pursue. What of these hats came first?
The first one was unorthodox. First one, I went to stage play.
Yes.
Yeah, theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have also done theater.
Yes. I did theater, set books.
Yes.
I traveled for a while. Then I got into art. Then illustrations.
Yes.
And then currently now I'm writing.
Yes. Yeah. So zilikuja one after the other, one after the other. Okay.
It was like a growth for me, personal growth. Yeah.
Exactly. I like that. Did you have a person or people that held your hand when you take through this journey? Ama you just found like you were finding yourself as you went?
The like writing.
Yes.
There were people who hold my hand.
Yes.
Up to now.
Yeah.
But the other art, just you and pushing yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How watu are writing? I would like you to give them a shout out before we delve deeper hapo kwa writing.
Shout out to Moniti Odera.
Yes.
He's a big editor in Kenya, and Samira Matthews.
Yes. Wow.
Also Modoni.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. So what do you write about?
Basically, because I'm into children stuff,
yes,
those funny things.
Yes.
I'm a children book author.
Yes.
Yeah. But for poetry, I read for now my age.
Yes.
Yeah. Going up.
Exactly. So children books like the one that you have written and published by actually Story Moja, right. The monster who disobeyed.
Yeah.
Like, take me through, like, where do you get those ideas from? Because I feel like if I ask you how do you write a poem, like it's going to be from your experience, your peers' experiences. But for children's books, like how do you get that inspiration? What do you decide on how to write?
Basically, I draw my inspiration when you are growing up with my brother.
Yes.
I used to be very mischievous. Yeah, so one of those misadventures will maybe one day we'll break a window or go to the riverbank and swim and you are not allowed to. So in the evening, you know, your mother will be waiting for you with
exactly
cakes,
yes. So you drew the inspiration from your own childhood experiences.
And
I tend to think, do you think this is just was not even one of my questions, but do you think we had people of our generation had a better childhood than the children that are now kids right now?
Most definitely.
Yes, because how imagine a kid who is a kid right now, and now at your age, how are they going to get inspiration from Cocomelon? Like, you know, like I'm just thinking, I think we had a better, more interactive, rather not better per se, but we had a more interactive childhood that allowed us to explore, to chapwe sometimes. So do you think that makes you a better storyteller for kids?
Yeah, right. You picture this: you go to school in the evening, you come back, you go into your room, you do homework, you watch TV. The same cycle repeats.
Exactly.
But for ours, it was you go to school.
Yes.
Your friend did something, you chase back.
Yes.
Then you did something on your way back. Now you have two problems. Before you reach home, you know you have too many stories.
Exactly. Like I feel like we are rich with stories. So I'm hoping The Monsters Who Disobeyed was that the first book you ever published?
Yeah, that was my first book. And it was translated into Kiswahili.
Yes.
For Kiswahili lovers, Malipo ya Ukaidi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I like that. So how was that experience working with Story Moja and putting a book together actually?
It was challenging. You know, I'm a visual person.
Yes.
I see with pictures then words.
Yes.
So they helped me to transition from pictures into words.
Yes.
So the first draft, I did it with illustrations.
Yes.
Then they put me up with an editor.
Yes.
I came up with words. Then they polished the words.
Yes.
Put it in draft. We sent it to the editor-in-chief.
Yes.
Who was Monity. Then after that, they went into the first publishing.
Yes. And then now they put together a book. How do you feel about that accomplishment?
I feel good.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm thinking it's just to have a book, put together, edited, pictures illustrated, because you're an illustrator. That was a big one. So big up to you. Are you planning to keep writing?
Yeah, I plan to do so. But writing takes time.
Yes.
It's not like art. You just do it. Writing comes from something, from experience. So I want to write for now teenagers.
Yes.
Yeah. So that will take time, but
yes,
I'm planning
but
to do so.
It is a plan that you have that you want to keep working on. Okay, I cannot wait. I hope that you guys will look out to him. We will share the social media handles in just a bit for guys to know what akufata wapi ndio wajue you're releasing a new book, you have done this, So we're going to be sharing that in just a bit. But now I want us to go back to the art. I want us to go back to the art behind me. Like, one, it's full of color. When did you start drawing these types of art?
I started 2018.
2018.
Immediately after I published my book, I felt that was the time now to do my own artworks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you started. What inspires the kind of art that you drew?
I will say my environment and mostly our culture.
Yes, exactly. Because this is very interesting, because this is Art and Culture Monday. We are usually about art and culture. So when tukipata msanii mwenye anafuse zote mbili, it is very exciting for us. Let's talk about the piece, like this piece that is behind me. What inspired this one?
This one was inspired by I watch a lot of documentaries.
Yes.
Nat Geo. I was watching the telescopes. Launching the rockets.
Yes.
So I was thinking maybe in the future Africans will be doing that. So I think in that near future maybe we'll discover more and be more technically savvy like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the world.
Exactly. Yes, one, because I think as Africa we have a lot to offer. Like, if I can take Nat Geo and make it Kenyan, like, I think there would be a lot to discover, and therefore this piece makes so much sense to me, because I'm like, what would you see? And this piece is representing what someone is likely to see if they were exploring Africa or they were exploring Kenya. So how long does it take you to draw these pieces? Of course, now I know the candle one is easier than this one, but how long do you take?
For this one is done with oils. Oils I take 3 to 6 months because oils it's slow in drying.
Yeah.
So you can't rush it. But for acrylic, this one it takes like 2 weeks.
Exactly. Wow. I want us. I hope that you're seeing the pictures that are going on your screen. That is the work of none other than Kachino. He does such amazing art that you are going to love it. Yani, I'm just waiting to hear his pieces in a cost how much nisikie kama ninapewa piece moja, just because I feel like his work is very, like, there's a unique touch ama a Kachino-ness in the pieces that you guys are seeing on your screens. I hope that you are guys are loving it and just seeing what is going on right there. Kama hiyo piece yenye imeendelea, that's another one. Like, if someone feels like they're being pulled to his work. Okay, so I hope that you guys are enjoying these pieces and are loving it. I want us to go back to the pieces. So there is oil paintings, and then what the rest are?
This one is done with acrylics. Yeah.
So this one is an acrylic one.
And the last one is mixed media.
Yes.
Currently I'm working on mixed media.
Mixed media. Yeah. So what does mixed media mean?
Mixed media entails, maybe you start with watercolor, then you apply the second layer with acrylics, then the third layer with oils.
Yeah.
Then you like finishing touches we done with a spray paint.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like it's like a mixture of a lot of.
It's a collage of materials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. How much do you sell your pieces?
Yeah.
How much do you sell them at?
They range from like 10K. Yeah. It depends on the size.
Depending on the size, exactly. So guys, if you are into art, if you're an art collector, you need to know Kachino. Like, because he will add amazing pieces to your collection. You are going to love it. So now that you're adding on to that one, what is the dream? Like in about 3-4 years, where do you want to have taken that art?
The dream in 5 years, maybe launch a museum.
Yes,
sort of. Yeah,
exactly. So launch a museum that people are just going to come and see a collection of your art
of
and
my
buy.
Art and Kenyan.
Yes,
Kenyan in general.
Exactly. So you also plan to incorporate other artists wakuje kwa gallery wa display kazi yao.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that one. I want us to go to a number of people or organizations that you have worked with to just give me a feel of how they were. Wait, let's start with Extreme Awards. How did it feel to be part of Extreme Awards sketch artist?
It was an honor to be nominated.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It felt like good. GBV Muro.
That one was like a plus for me because we were teaching the community how to be conscious about the female in the society through mural. You know, mural, it's outside, it's a public art.
Yes.
It's like fine art. Fine art is enclosed in a house.
Yes.
Mural, you can see, everybody can see, everybody can get the message.
Yes. So you were able also, like apart from just being an artist, you were able to also transmit a message that you wanted to go out there.
Right.
Okay, how long does it take to do those murals?
It takes 1 to 3 days.
Yes, because I feel like, you see some other murals on the side of the road and you're like, someone actually took time and they are so well done. Is it demanding in comparison to these ones that are here in studio? How would you rate it? Is it harder or easier to do murals?
For my part, I would say mural is easy because the proportions are a bit larger.
Yes.
So it's easier to work on large proportions. But this one, the size is a bit smaller.
Yes.
So you have to really focus.
Exactly. So murals are better. Do you draw people? Like, do you?
Portraits.
Yes, portraits.
Yes, every day.
So every other day. So also, if you want a portrait, a really, really nice one, again, he's going to share his social media handles so that you can go to his page and just see the kind of art that he does. Then you can probably send a photo or come in person, and get your portrait done. Let's go on to a prizing exhibition show. How did that impact you?
That one was an eye-opener because it was the first time I was collaborating with other artists from different backgrounds. Then we're coming together holding an exhibition.
Yes. So like it brought you, I feel like all these platforms, how is Kenya as a country in matters art kama yako? Like, you know, because you need, I feel like you're telling me everything that you have been involved in has given you a different experience.
Right.
So how is Kenya as an, you know, as an art field? Una feel, how are we doing?
Yes, we are on the right track. We are emerging. Yeah.
What are some of the things you would like us like to improve on in terms of accepting art, or like creating an environment for you guys to thrive?
Maybe putting more awareness on art, because most people don't even realize they are Kenyan artists. They know artists from away.
Yes.
Yeah. So like put more museums.
Yes.
Exhibitions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Well, if we would do that, I hope the new government that is coming in will be able to work on such things to make sure that you guys are getting the platform that you deserve, because the work you have, quality you're giving us, we just need to give you guys a platform. Finally, I want you to big up your team. Just tell me, wait, before we do that, what are you currently working on right now?
Currently, I'm working on a piece which is not finished yet, but it's on I posted it on my social. It's called A Touch of Heaven, and the 7 deadly sins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I feel that like society is being controlled with the 7 plagues of humanity.
Yes.
So I want to show them how we are really struggling, but we can have redemption.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that one. At this juncture, give us your social media handles ndio tuweze kufuata hiyo process vizuri.
Okay. At Facebook, I'm called Kachino Odora Isedia. My Facebook page is at Kachino. Twitter is at Kachino. Even IG at Kachino.
Yes. So please look for at Kachino. Follow, like, share with your friends. You know, let's get the word out there that there's an artist who is really doing an amazing job called Kachino. So at Kachino, just go for him, okay? Subscribe, like, buy his art. I know there are a lot of art collectors that I meet every other day, so please go ahead and do that. Finally, shout out to your team. I know kuna watu walikwambia Kachino ukifika huko, make sure that you say hi. This is your chance.
Shout out to Rais wa Tanashati.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my brother. Shout out to Daniel Onyango. He's my facilitator for studio.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Wamboy. He designs my bag.
Yes.
Shout out to Bold Slave. That's my graffiti crew. Yeah. And shout out to my artist friend who we did a mashup yesterday at Kayolea.
Yes. Big up to all of you, and I know of course lazima kwa amesahau wengine kadhaa. Please don't fault him for that, but shout out to all of you who know Kachino, all of you who support Kachino's work, all of you who are consumers of his art. And of course I am hoping that organizations, NGOs are watching. If you need to, you know, to get messages out there on GBV, on cancer, yes, if you need your spaces decorated, I mean there are a lot of BNB, even there are a lot of places that Kachino can get his hotels that can get Kachino's work displayed out there. Go ahead and look for Art Kachino, and you're going to be loving and experiencing his work. Thank you so much for being here. It's been the pleasure. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. We are out of time even for me, so we want to close this shortly from Art and Culture Monday.